In this video module, you will learn about prohibited content and intellectual property violations which can occur on the Amazon.in platform if you do not follow the rules for listing your products correctly. The objective of this module is to reduce the amount of accounts that get suspended, the listings that may get cancelled, and the removal of selling privileges of sellers which occur due to prohibited content and intellectual property violations, thereby protecting intellectual property rights for all sellers. Sellers are expected to conduct proper research to ensure that the products posted on Amazon.in are in compliance with all applicable laws and Amazon seller policies. We have had instances in the past where sellers have been suspended due to listing violations or infringement issues. Some of the rules that can affect what you list on Amazon.in are as follows. For OEM software, original equipment manufacturer, bundled or recovery software is included with the purchase of new computer hardware. To comply with listing on Amazon.in, OEM software must accompany the necessary hardware and the hardware must be specific and clearly stated in the listing. Celebrity material, faces, names, and signatures. Sellers are not allowed to list a product that has an image such as a photo, likeness, which might be a sketch or a drawing, name or signature of another person on it, unless the product was made or authorized by that person. Sellers need to make sure that their listings follow these guidelines at all times. Replicas, counterfeit items, and unauthorized copies. Items that bear a company's official brand name or logo can be listed as long as the products were lawfully made by or with the consent of that company. Sellers should make sure that their products are authentic before listing them on Amazon. Sellers may not disclaim knowledge of or responsibility for the authenticity or legality of the items they offer in their listings. If a seller cannot verify the authenticity of a product, he or she should not list that product. Images and texts. Sellers are not allowed to use images, including photos and other pictures or text that they did not create themselves. The only exception to this is if the owner of the image or text, its agent, or the law has authorized the member or the seller to use the text or images. In this first example, you will see the way the OEM bundle is clearly mentioned. Bundled or recovery software may be listed only if it is included along with the original hardware. The screen on top will show you the listing the way it is allowed, and the screen at the bottom will show you what is not allowed. You cannot represent an OEM bundled or recovery software as a standalone product. The screenshot on the left will show you an authorized movie about a celebrity that a seller purchased at a video store. If you notice quite clearly, a poster with a picture of a celebrity on it was purchased from the local video store or from the celebrity's official website. On the right hand, you would see a product with an unauthorized picture of a celebrity on it. You may not use a picture of the celebrity without their consent, even if you, the seller, took the picture in person. You can also not use a scanned copy of an original photo, signed picture of a celebrity. You cannot use the name and picture of a celebrity on a piece of apparel without their prior consent. If you have written a book or you have composed music which is your own, you own the rights to that music as a seller, so you are allowed to list that on the platform. Photos which have been taken by the seller himself and to which you, the seller, own the rights can be used on the product of your choice only after you have taken the consent of the people who are in the photograph itself. Counterfeits, fakes, replicas of brand name products, for example, an Apple USB cable bearing the Apple name or logo that wasn't made by Apple is strictly not allowed. You cannot choose to list counterfeit electronic items like mobile phone accessories or software as well. An example is shown below. Unauthorized or pirated copies of things like movies or videos, audiobooks and ebooks, music CDs, MP3s, photos, software, TV programs which include CVs or DVDs, and video games are not allowed to be listed on the Amazon.in platform. Sellers can always use statements such as guaranteed, 100% authentic, genuine, and original. Again, you would notice the left-hand side of the screen shows a listing which is allowed. Sellers, on the other hand, are not allowed to list products that are not authentic and list products, and if they're not sure that they're authentic, you may not go ahead and list a product. Thank you for attending this module. If you have any other questions, you may reach out to your account manager, or you can browse to YouTube and go to Seller University India for more videos such as this. Thank you.